Hi, it's Isabel, the witch from Cleveland. How you guys doing? I want to tell you about my day today. I had one of those days where it felt like everything was falling apart, kind of thing, and it wasn't. I mean, I have hit that point where I'm in the storm before the breakthrough, kind of thing, where just everything feels like it's just gonna fall apart at any moment. you know, and things are going wrong. And it's controllable things, things that you can deal with. It's not the whole world falling apart. But that's how it kind of felt, once in a while. It's, I don't want to say that though, because I felt that in my belly. I got stuck in a driveway. It had a tilt where, you had to go up and it was covered in ice. And even trying to go on the little snow bank on the side, I still couldn't get up. But if I had gone any further, like left or right, like the right side was a ditch and a whole bunch of trees on the side of my van. So I would have hit the trees, I would have went into the ditch, and on the left side was a drop down into a creek, literally like right on the left side of the driveway. And I got stuck. And I'm delivering for Flex, and I freaked out. I mean, normally I'm like, oh my god, I got to get up this hill, and I'm trying to get out. I got to do my deliveries, and I'm freaking out. And then I went and knocked on the door of the house that I was at, and nobody answered the door. And I called uh, the help service for Amazon, and they tried calling them and nobody answered the door. They were home. I'll tell you in a second. Um I think she was taking a nap or something. I don't know. Or then I called after I called Amazon, they told me to call uh for a tow and they'd reimburse me. Well, I called um driver's assistance, that uh thing that you pay for with your insurance. I don't have it, but I called it thinking, okay, these guys help everybody. They wanted $680 or 600. So it started out $698 and then they dropped it down to like 600, and it was close to 80 just to pull me out of the end of a driveway. I sent them pictures where I was. I was like 6 feet from the pavement, literally 6 feet from the pavement. It's it's hilarious. It is. I went through all of the stages of grief with this. I really did. But here's the thing. By the end of that, I was looking out at this gorgeous field covered in snow with all the trees in it missing their leaves and all the great big ravens flying around, and it was actually really calm and really beautiful. I did find a tow truck driver, charged me 75 bucks to get me out. And that sounds like a ripoff, but 75 bucks is a lot better than $680. Look, just to pull me out 6 feet. And it literally took him a minute and a half to pull me out. Now, when I was, you know, 5 years ago, that would have ruined my entire day. And I had other things happen. Like I almost got hit by a truck twice in the Amazon parking lot. Coming up the driveway, the truck cut and almost pushed me off into the pond. And thank God he stopped, because if he hadn't, I would be, swimming with the fishies right now. And then another truck coming out of just the front bed part, coming out of one of the bays between two other trucks, almost ran into the side of me and T-boned me. Like, I'm laughing at this, like, oh my God. and then my coat got stuck in the door when I tried to walk away. I almost threw myself down in the snow and slipping so many times, like slipping and feeling like I was going to smash my head at any minute. And of course, I'm laughing at all of it. 5 years ago, I would have been in tears. I would have been, I want to go home. I would have went back to Amazon and dropped all this stuff. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. 5 years ago. Like I said, I went through all the stages of grief, but by the time I was done, I cried. I had a fit. I freaked out. I calmed down. I gained some grounding, which is something I did a couple of times during the day. I was like, oh, I am out in nature because I'm out in the backcountry roads. I am out in nature here, ground, calling the trees, calling the earth, call this in, and calm down. And I did. It was so great to me. It was so great to me because I realized I'm not like I was before. I didn't give up. I kept going. And more things went wrong. Butthead drivers behind me got to be up my butt and then beeping at me because I slowed down to go on the driveway. Like, oh my God, your poor day. You had to slow down for a minute. I think most people need right now to slow down for a minute. Okay, so if you're one of those impatient drivers, slow down. 7:34. That has been my number for the past 6 months. Just 7:43. Just again on the timer. Look that number up. It's a great number. Anyway, what I'm saying is that I've gotten to a point where I think I can keep going. I can keep going. I can make decisions and I can keep going because the little things just aren't screwing up my day like they used to. And that was one of the things, talking to people. The bus driver who dropped off the little girl for the lady at the house that was, I guess she was taking a nap or something. She stopped and went, are you okay? Because she wanted to let the little girl off the bus with some stranger in a car sitting right there at the end of the driveway. And I said, I'm stuck on the ice and I'm laughing and she's laughing. Oh my God, I hope you get out. And she let the little girl off and watched her go past me, and she went in the house and got her mom. And she came out and she said, oh, you okay? Apparently it's a problem with her driveway. No matter what they do, salt, whatever, the end of it gets like that. So, but it didn't ruin my day. The changes, So, as much as sometimes it feels like it's the same thing, I'm going through the same kind of stuff, I think that these are lessons showing me I'm not the same person. I'm not the same girl. And when one door shuts, it's just a redirection to show me to go to that door over there or make a different decision. Or don't give up. It's just an obstacle to look at and see. And here this is. Now go this way. That's what it is. It's just a change in outlook. Okay? Ground yourself, call in nature, call in Gaia, call in the trees, call in the sky, the birds, the whole thing. Ground yourself, up your energy, and laugh at it. Because I was laughing at it, but I'm just like, oh my god, what a mess. Okay. we we go through things every day. We do go through things every day, and if you let these little things, even as something like you have to pay $75 for a tow truck when you have to borrow the money from your daughter, which had to, don't let these things stop you from doing what you're doing. I would have lost the money. If I had given up, I would have lost the money for the day. I might have been taken off of Flex if I had taken all the packages back, because I was only like halfway done. I still had to keep going. I would have, my whole day would have been screwed up, and I wouldn't have got the money. I might have lost my contract with Flex. That's right now, that's the only money I have coming in. We don't want to do this to ourselves. It's just a redirection, right? I've been doing that a lot. I've been sighing. I've been like my body's just releasing. I've been doing that for days now. My body's just releasing. And I keep getting the rest card. And, I'm fighting with my landlord. I owe him so much money. And it's just, we have to rest, though. If it says rest, rest. Okay? Don't rush through, especially December, because I'm hearing December is that month that all of us are going through a shift. Every single one of us are going through a shift, and a shift that releases a lot from the whole shutdown era and all of that, and everything that just the heaviness is all being released in December. It's not saying that the world's going to get any better, but we as a collective will get better. And things are going to shift and going to change and get better. By the middle of the month, you will definitely start seeing it, definitely start feeling it. So right now, if you're going through the stuff, look at it. Where's it trying to show you to go? What's it trying to show you? How are you handling it now that was different from before? If you're not handling it differently, why aren't you? What do you need to pick at and release in order to handle it differently? And I know that we have a full moon coming. I don't know what day it is. Go see that moon that night and do some releasing. Do some releasing out of the heart. I do this a lot. get out, get out. I'm trying to pull stuff. Or tapping the third eye. When you do this, make sure you ground first and then tap. Because you don't want this to fly open and not to be grounded because you'll be all over. It'll be chaos. And I get enough chaos. Yeah. So I love you, brothers and sisters. I'm past 15 minutes already just chatting. Be kind, be bold, be witchy, and blessed be. I love you. Peace.